Hey guys, we're back, and today I'm gonna be showing you one of my go-to tricks for contouring the nose. It's kind of like not even really contouring, but you end up with a contoured nose that looks like nice and neat and natural looking. So if you guys are interested, then just keep watching. My first step here is when I put on my foundation, I'm going to put 2 stripes of foundation down the sides of my nose. I like to do this because it kind of starts off at the base and it's not such a dark color that I have to do a lot of heavy blending. I'm going to take my concealer that I'm using today. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Tan. And you want to, when you're doing this, I always use 2 different concealer shades anyway, but specifically for this, you're gonna want to use a concealer shade that's like lighter. I'm gonna start by just applying a little bit extra right up here along the sides of my nose. And then I'm going to apply a bit down the bridge of my nose as well, and I'm also gonna bring it up. So now we have our sponge, and this concealer that I laid down, you're just gonna lightly tap it out, but be careful with this part. You don't want to spread it too much. You just want to kind of keep it like right where you placed it and just blend it out. And so if you can tell, we have 2 lines kind of forming here on the sides of our nose where we haven't put any concealer or anything, and the only thing that's really there is the foundation that we laid down previously. Okay. All right, so then we have our stripe down our nose, and I do it all the way up, like going up into my forehead, because this area here, you kind of want to create a shadow right here as well to kind of give that slimming effect to the nose. Again here, be careful to just kind of like tap on top to blend it out, and you're just gonna push it up into the forehead. Don't worry, it does not have to be perfect or anything. You're not done yet. You're gonna take whatever setting powder that you're using. I personally like to use one that's like brightening. I don't like to use any like brown or flesh tone setting powders when I'm really trying to contour my nose like this, because it kind of just defeats the purpose. Take our sponge again, and we're just gonna pick up a bit of powder just like that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna try to be precise and create a line going down the side of your nose, and then start to just like drag that powder out a little bit, just a little bit, like that. Again, you'll like start to faintly see these lines form on the side of your face of an area that's a little bit darker. Just be mindful of that and try not to get any of the setting powder over into those lines. And if you do, that's okay. I'm gonna show you how you can like fix it up. Just wanna take a small brush, probably like an eyeshadow brush or something like that. And I just go, like I got it a little bit on this side, and I just dust it off with the eyeshadow brush. And then you go back to adding. If you have like a smaller sponge that you prefer to use, it's a little bit more precise, you can do that. I don't like to use brushes for this because I feel like they flick powder everywhere. Now you're gonna take a bit more and you're gonna go down the center or the bridge of your nose. And you're gonna leave her to chill like this and bake for the duration of your makeup. All right, so I'm just about done with my makeup, you guys. This is around the point where I'll start to get rid of the excess powder. So first I'm gonna use this big powder brush to go down the bridge of my nose. It's not really getting rid of that much. It's really just to wipe off any excess, but that powder just kind of like settles in and anchors down there for that highlighting effect. If you have a brush that's like around this size, this is the e.l.f. Complexion Duo brush. The small tip, I really like to use that to get up in here in this inner corner. And don't worry about like messing up your eyeshadow or anything. I usually put a highlighting something in my inner corner anyway, so it doesn't bother it if it kind of like mixes in there. And just like press it in, knock off any excess, and there you have it. our nose is like contoured, but we didn't put any dark product on our nose to get it to look like this. And I feel like for beginners, this is super easy for you guys to do because it's not requiring to use a lot of product. So I hope that was helpful. If you want to see me finish this full look, make sure you head over to my Instagram at Niara Alexis. I do a lot of tutorials and things like that, and this should be up by the time this video goes up. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.